Some big things we've got coming in 2021. I'm going to move this real quick. Big things coming in 2021 for Sports Stuff Hub. One of which being our website, going to be back up and running first week of January. And there's going to be a lot involved in that as well. Some details on that. We're on the website. We're going to have single sports cards for sale. So it's going to be similar to what I had before, except it's going to be more comprehensive. There's going to be a football section, baseball section, basketball section. Cards are mostly going to be $50 and up, but it's going to be nicer stuff. There is going to be some rather high-end stuff listed on the website, but I am done selling through other sites. No more eBays, ComCs, anything like that. I haven't thought. I don't know if I'm going to try Star Stock yet. I'm going to try to streamline everything through my website, as well as card shows. I do a lot of card shows locally. So I'm going to be trying to streamline all my single card business in the especially the larger stuff through the website. I haven't decided if I'm going to get into smaller stuff yet. I got to work out the shipping logistics for that, like the $1, $2, $5 cards. I might offer something down the road to start with. It's going to be mostly the nicer stuff. Like I said, it's probably going to be focusing more on about $50 and up type stuff. I'm also going to be at some point adding sealed wax to the website as well. We're going to be selling single boxes. Some of it's going to be retail product. Once I get my stuff dialed in with buying blasters, megas, that kind of stuff. So we will have sealed wax, hobby, and some retail down the road. We're also going to be doing Funko Pops on the website. As you guys have known throughout the years, I do a lot of Funko Pops. And the Funko Pops are a big part of my business. So you'll also have a home to buy Funko Pops. So I'll be putting reasonable shipping charges on there and be able to get you guys Pops and Pop protectors as well for you guys that collect Funko Pops. There's also going to be some more stuff listed on the website. I'll get into that as time goes. But that's going to be the primary focus of the website to start with. One of the... Okay, that didn't work. Hang on, I clicked off my thing. One of the other big things coming in 2021, early 2021, is going to be our podcast so that you can listen on the go. I know a couple of people have said that it's really tough for them to watch Sports Stuff Hub live on YouTube when they're driving around the next day. So we're going to do a podcast as well. And I'll be recording daily podcasts on Sports Chat. And down the road, I might even do a hobby podcast. Possibly, I don't know yet. But this is going to be mostly sports focused. So that'll be kicking off here in January as well. One of the other big things is there's going to be upgrades to the show. Some of you guys that have been watching since the start are familiar with some of the upgrades I've been talking about. We're doing new camera equipment. I already got the new microphone. We're going to be having new streaming software, data board, everything. And we're going to be doing, we're actually going to have a studio built. So we're going to have a lot of stuff going forward. We're also going to be, in 2021, we're going to be adding a co-host or two. We're going to be having interviews. So there's going to be a lot of chat, a lot of happening going on in the show. So the show's going to be become more than just you guys staring at my ugly face the entire time. It's going to be an actual back and forth interactive. There's going to be a lot of sports chat with other people. Like I said, interviews. Eventually getting... I've already talked to a handful of sports analysts and writers who have said they would gladly come on so they can promote what they're doing as well. So we'll be doing that in 2021. That's really going to hit once the studio gets built. We should be finished with the studio this summer. Sports Stuff Hub Apparel. I know some of you guys might really be interested in this one. We're going to be doing t-shirts and hoodies, potentially hats, once I can find a good place for hats. We're going to be doing travel mugs, pens, coasters, pocket knives, all that kind of stuff. We're going to be doing Sports Stuff Hub logoed apparel and swag, so that some of that stuff will be for sale on the website. Some of that stuff will be given away from the show. Lots of different stuff. So we're going to have a lot of all of this is going to be dropping in 2021 throughout the year. So, and a lot of this stuff is going to be updated on the website, which is why I mentioned the website first. We get the website kicked off first week of January. There's going to be a lot of this put on here. And one of the last things I'm going to mention tonight, anyway, group breaks. I know quite a few of you guys used to break with me in the past when I broke, and I retired for the time being. And we're going to be getting into more group breaks in 2021, moving into a potential 2 to 3, at least minimum, days of breaking by the end of 2021. We're not looking at getting anything full-time currently, but we are going to be getting we're dipping the toe back in the water, let's say. So that's been a big part of my hobby and business for years. A lot of you guys know that, and we're going to be getting back in. I'm going to be hiring a production manager for the show. I'm going to probably be hiring somebody to come in and help sort, ship, package, all that kind of stuff, and we will be back with group breaks. We'll probably start off doing some of the TriStar stuff as well. And then we'll be doing box and cases, and that is going to be a big focus in 2021, getting back on that portion of it, even in a limited capacity. Like I said, it's probably only going to be 2 to 3 days for the rest of for the entire year of 2021, 2-3 days a week. We're not looking at getting back into 7 days a week, unless I can get enough good help to be able to handle it, which would also mean I'd have to get 2-3 people to break on camera as well, and that's part of the problem, is getting people who, getting people that are comfortable behind a camera. So yeah, that's all coming in 2021. So be watching. Like I said, the website's going to drop first week of January sometime. Just watch social media for those updates, and check it out. There's gonna be a lot of content on there. The podcast is going to be listed on there as well, so you guys can actually click links to the podcast. Sports Stuff Hub live links to the YouTube videos. Be able to watch it live. We're going to eventually, hopefully, embed the show directly into the website as well. So we are, we're going to have a lot hitting in 2021. It's going to be a good year.